Hey, this is Mike. I want to welcome you to another episode of the Halftime Mike podcast. You know, it's all about giving you something practical, something doable, something you can take away from a halftime break and implement in the second half. Today, very excited. We're going to talk about 5 Facebook mistakes for marketers and how to fix them. 5 Facebook mistakes that marketers are making, how to fix them, comes out of working with a number of companies, businesses, and what they're doing with social media, particularly Facebook. Speaking at a number of events, talking with people there, and so I want to dive into those. But first, before I get started, I want to let you know about that special offer which I've told you about, which is still running here in the month of September 2017, and that is the opportunity to win a free ticket to Social Media Strategies Summit, which is coming up in October in New York City, the great New York City. It's going to be some big brands there. There's going to be lots of different industries represented, and I know they're even going to have some mascots. I know Penn State's mascot's going to be there talking about social media for the educational realm and the sports realm, that type of thing. So all kinds of industries, big businesses to medium-sized businesses to small businesses, going to be represented there. That is Social Media Strategies Summit in New York City, and by coming over to my blog, MikeGingerich.com/blog, and looking on the sidebar or in this blog post related to this podcast at the bottom, you're going to be able to see access to the link where you can register. This is a specific halftime mic giveaway for folks that are listening to my podcast. So make sure you go over and sign up for the opportunity to win your free ticket. It's going to be drawn at the end of September for the October event. So you can check this out and get access links there. But want to give you that special offer. Social Media Strategies Summit in New York City coming up in October 2017. Special halftime mic giveaway to win a free ticket to my listening audience. All right, so let's dive back into the 5 mistakes and how to fix them. Okay, so the first big mistake that happens today. Now these things change over time because Facebook changes. So that's even a 6th thing, is that if you assume that what you were doing 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago is what you should be doing now, that's a mistake because Facebook changes, all right? That's not one of my key ones. That's just a bonus thrown in for you that you have to keep up. You have to adapt with Facebook as it is adapting. So the first mistake is not using Facebook ads, all right? I think that is a big mistake. To truly reach the right audience on Facebook, nowadays, some money must be spent, all right? And many businesses, especially small ones, don't have unlimited funds, and they want to be careful and cost-effective in the way they use their funds, but Facebook ads can work. Now, what do I mean by work? I'm not saying it's a direct sell, but I'm saying you can get in front of your right audience. You can make the right target audience aware of you, understand you, learn about you, trust you by Facebook ads. Okay, so I'm not saying that Facebook is a direct selling program in the B2B realm. Okay, maybe with some B2C products it is. In matter of fact, just bought a product on Facebook from a Facebook ad this morning. So that was a consumer product that I bought. So B2C, it can be direct to consumer, particularly for smaller ticket items. All right, but things that I would say are less than $150 kind of thing. It can be a direct to consumer opportunity and Facebook ads. But the point is, Facebook ads can get you in front of the right audience. All right, so number one. When I bought today, I was targeted, okay? So this is not a Facebook page I had followed, but this was a product that, based on my demographic, that the ad appeared to me, and I agreed with it. I thought it was interesting. I was glad they reached out to me. I don't often buy on Facebook. I think I remember doing it last week as well, but I don't do it all the time. But it worked in that regard. From a B2B perspective, you do that to get the right audience likely over to your website where you can nurture them further. Okay, so for example, I was working with a educational company, and their target is going to be those in top leadership within a school district. So a school superintendent, a principal, a vice principal or assistant principal, those types of roles, a school board member, all those types of things. And guess what? You can target all of those exactly, specifically on Facebook. So we can run an ad on Facebook that was targeted to, and we did this, that is targeted to exactly principals, superintendents, board members of schools, assistant principals, vice principals, directors of schools, head of school, headmaster, that type of audience, the audience that's going to make a decision for this B2B, business to school system product, software service, okay? So not using Facebook ads is, you're just going to be limited to your fan base, and that could be people that are just aware of your business but aren't going to buy from your business. I mean, my mom likes my Facebook page, okay? She's not going to buy a product from me, all right? So I have to get beyond, go further than that, and use Facebook ads to reach that type of target audience. Facebook gives you incredible demographics targeting to do that. So I just gave you an example right there. I targeted by job title and by role, and the school board was, was another one. That was an interest type thing. So I figured only people who are on school boards are going to have school board member as part of their interest, right? But I can target by job title, and I did that by title and then by state so that I'm getting the right spots for where we wanted to target. So in not using Facebook ads, that's a big Facebook no-no, because your Facebook page, you put a post out, you're not going to reach all your fans, okay? And you're not reaching anybody new. You're not reaching a target. So you need to use Facebook ads. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is not seeking to engage your audience. It's not just about putting content out there for them to read and consume, but there needs to be an effort at community building, making human connections on the social media network. Just like you feel more connected to people on Facebook when you see their things and they comment and you like that, and they respond, and you have a little bit of back and forth. You had an interaction with them, a connection point. And it's the same thing with a business. They're going to feel more connected to your company, to your brand, if you have some interactions with them. So not seeking to engage, not putting out some posts that says, hey, what do you think about this, is a mistake. And if you don't do that, if you just put out posts that are informational, or click here, click here, click here, or God forbid, sell, that is not going to work, okay? Long term, you need to think of how you create that experience. What makes Facebook work? It is the experience of being connected to people that you might not be in close proximity with all the time, okay? How many people do you know at a distance that you have a decent level of connection with due to Facebook? Because you see what's happening in their life, you comment on that, and you know what that is. That's what needs to take place with a page. You put something out there that invites comments, somebody responds, you respond back to them, thank them for that, there's a little interaction with that. So think of ways to do that, not just at, but with. The third thing that I see people doing wrong, and this might be a little bit related to number two, the third thing is using the wrong post types. So a post type that is speaking at could be, you can do this with all kinds of post types. So the wrong post type that I want to talk about is just using text and links. This is with the small businesses that are not doing Facebook well are using these far too often. They're just trying to automate their blog posts out there, or they're just writing a message and it's text. Text gets the lowest reach in the newsfeed. So the least amount of your fans see a post when it's a text post. Okay. Next lowest is a link post. So when you just put in a link and put some text, hey, check out our newest blog post. Okay. That goes to the least amount of fans of your page in the newsfeed. That's true. Facebook has an algorithm that way. They see what post types and they show less of them. Why? Facebook wants people to stay on Facebook, to stay interested, so they want to use the most engaging content. What has worked and most engaging is videos and photos. So if you post a photo, and I've even had it where I've posted a photo, a description, what that photo is. This is a photo I'm posting to an album on the Facebook fan page, and then I put even a link to the blog post that's in the description of the photo. This is not a link post because it's not something from the web that I'm just pulling in. but it is a photo I'm posting with a description and a link in it. That gets better reach. Facebook likes to share photos. More than that, they love videos. Videos that are uploaded to Facebook. I want to just make a distinction there, because this is not videos like a YouTube video that is shared on Facebook. Okay, those two do not play nice together, Facebook and YouTube, because they are competitors, and so there is a bias by Facebook against great reach on sharing YouTube videos. Bottom line, it happens. You share a YouTube video post on your Facebook page, and you upload a video to your Facebook page, and you compare them after a couple of hours, and you will see there's no question the reach, how many people saw the Facebook video, is going to be much greater than the YouTube video, hands down. So, not all posts are created equal. And the third mistake is using the wrong post types. That is too many text only and link only, not enough photos, videos, and Facebook Live. All right, so I want to get into that a little bit more, but that's the mistake. And the fourth one then is related to that. It was my last point there, and that is avoiding Facebook Live. Facebook Live is what it says it is. It's going live on Facebook, and too many brands are fearful of this, staying away from this, and they need to begin to experiment with this because it works on Facebook. And why does it work? People like video. They are tuning into them. They're checking them out. Facebook predisposes people towards that because they alert fans that a page goes live, and they allow you to interact with them. They allow you to bring a guest in. They allow you to live comment. So there's all kinds of things going on with Facebook Live. So it gets the best reach, and they even alert your fan base that you are going live. In a mobile app, they'll give you a push notification. So it's a mistake to just stay away from Facebook Live, and you know, make it easy. Don't make it hard. You don't have to have big props and things like that to do Facebook Live. You know, I was working with a building company that does commercial buildings, and he was talking about the importance of this. It's simple. You're on the job site. There's a building going up. Go live. Show some highlights of that. Just walk around, just like you're taking a tour with somebody. Like you have somebody with you. If it's helpful, take somebody with you, and just talk to them. But you have the camera going and you're live, so that what you're saying is just like conversational, as you're showing somebody the key features of this new building as it's going up. Okay. I had another retail business that the same type of thing. There was a fear of going live, but yet when I saw them interact with a customer one-on-one, you know, they knew their stuff and they did great in the store, showcasing the different items that they had. It was a spice and tea store. They did a tremendous job. So I said, we got to do this, and I want, you know, here's the person. I want you to walk them through the store and introduce them to the key areas in the store, just like that. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be behind you doing Facebook Live. And I had to do that to show them this is how easy it is. You don't need to be fearful of the camera just because I said we're going live. It's just like talking to that one person who comes into the store that you want to greet, and you want to take them through the key areas and show them the key things, you know, what they can smell, what they can taste, what they can sample in the tea and spice exchange. That's what it's about, all right? So don't avoid Facebook Live. You need to dig in and find ways to use it, okay? The fifth, final thing is inconsistent posting and updating. There has to be a consistency. I've seen too many companies, too many small businesses that, you know, they have an event, and so they post 3 times on Friday because it's Friday night. They post 3 more times during the live event, and poof, they're done. Nothing happens Saturday, nothing happens Sunday, nothing happens Monday, nothing happens Tuesday, nothing happens Wednesday. Why? Because they're busy running the business. But you're not working social if you're doing it inconsistently. There has to be some kind of consistency. And I'm saying, just if it's once a day, okay, there's no reason not to, because you know, Facebook allows you to schedule posts, that type of thing, to go out. So you can do a batch. You can do 5 posts in 20 minutes and have the next 5, you know, Monday through Friday already set to go out, at a set time. Now, Facebook Insights will tell you what times your audience, your fans are online. So what time is best to post? It might be noon, it might be 3 p.m., it might be 6 p.m., it might be 8 p.m. Okay? Take a look at your Facebook Insights, your stats, and it'll tell you one of those is for pages when your fans are online. So take a look at that. But inconsistent posting is not posting enough in a consistent manner. Okay, so if you post a bunch and then you're gone for a number of days, and then you post once, you're gone for a number of days, that's just not going to do it. You have to have some consistency. Think through these kind of things. What can you do on a regular, consistent basis? Do you have something that you publish on your blog every Thursday or something like that? So that means every Thursday there should be a post about that also goes out to Facebook. If you have special events on the weekend, so then Friday should be what's coming up on the weekend. Saturday can be what's happening today. Sunday can be what's happening today. Monday can be the fun one. Are you ready for the week? Here's something, pick me up Monday. Okay, could be Tip Tuesday. All right, could be Flashback Wednesday. I don't know what it is. Those types of things. Think through those things. But what's a consistent thing that you can do to post, to share on a regular basis? You can't abandon it. You can't be irregular. You have to show some concerted, continuous effort. So that's the biggest thing. Just kind of working with a small business now, and that they just keep disappearing when they don't have an event because they're busy. But I'm saying it's got to be part of your routine. It's got to be part of your plan. It doesn't take that much time to do, but that's the way you're going to engage your audience. The fans have an opportunity to see you. It's going to be best to think through this ahead of time so that you have some strategy involved, so you're not just doing something willy-nilly again and using one of the other mistakes of too much text or a link post or something like that. But you've got that great image, you've got that great little video, you've got that great little live video, that can be one of your posts. So think through those things, all right? So those are 5 key mistakes and what you need to do about them on Facebook to improve your Facebook marketing today. And Facebook is a key part of an overall marketing strategy that can help you attract the right audience, okay? So I'm the author of Game Plan for Social Media Lead Generation, the book. And in the book, I dive into a strategy, and I say at the top of the funnel, you want to get in front of the right audience, and Facebook is a great way to do that. Then, then over the course of time, you want to get some of them over to your website. On your website, you want to have your lead capture funnel, where you get their name and email address. Then you use email nurture to help you along. So we got social media and Facebook in particular helping to get in front of the right audience. We've got some over to our website where we've got some lead capture. We're using email to nurture that along. That's all mapped out in my book. It's on Amazon. You can Google or go to Amazon, put in Game Plan for Social Media Lead Generation, or Mike Gingerich, and my books will come up there what I published. All right, so that gives you just like this gives you a blueprint and specific tips to help you walk through that kind of strategy. And at the top of the funnel is social media engagement and attraction. And a key piece of that is Facebook because it's such a dominant player in social media today. So I want to help you with that, and I want to leave you with that. All right. So again, those are the 5 things. If I recap them and go through, number 1 was not using Facebook ads. You need to be starting to use Facebook ads to target that right audience. Not seeking to engage your audience is a second mistake. It's just too much push at them instead of with them. 3rd is using the wrong post types, too many text and links rather than photos and videos. 4th was avoiding Facebook Live, and 5th was inconsistent posting and updating. All right, so take a look at those, address those for your company, what you need to do, and again, come on over to this blog post on mikegingerich.com/blog. Then the right sidebar, it's always going to be there, but this is the opportunity to sign up for my special Halftime Mike giveaway to the Social Media Strategy Summit in New York City. The drawing is going to kind of come up at the end of this month, September here. So we want to do that. The event is in October, and Social Media Strategy Summit. Google that. You can find the different information on that. But if you want an opportunity to win a free ticket, you got to come over to my site, follow this through, and sign up there. All right, my Halftime Mike giveaway. So this is Mike. Stop at the end of the halftime break. Think through what's important for me now. What are my 1, 2, or 3 key takeaways? Let's write them down. implement something in the next week. You got to implement something next week. If it takes too long, you won't do it. So what is it? Dig into it. All right? This is Mike, you know it, over and